Good evening. Today is Wednesday, March 27th, 2013, and you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today we are here back in Skyrim. Mala, Vilja, Joran, and myself, and we are having emerged from Sarthal, tired and drained. We went on up to the college to tell the Archmage what had gone on in Sarthal, but unfortunately we were unable to find him. So Mala is feeling the need, after being in that dark and dank cave, Mala is feeling the need to do some stretching of her legs, and then we'll come back here and tell the Archmage the next time we are here in Winterhold. But we have some things to do in Whiterun. So we're going to head off and do those. We're going to finish the Gildergreen quest. We are going to return Amren's family sword and see if there's anything else we can do. Also, I have to admit that Mala is getting quite sick of the weather here in Winterhold, and snow and cold are not her métier. Isn't that right, Mala? I'm freezing. Absolutely freezing. I cannot wait to get on the cart. Oh, good, they have a rug to put upon your legs. Wonderful. Good sir?
Need a ride?
Yes, to the warmest place possible as quickly as possible.
Where do you want to go?
Let's see. Whiterun should do fine.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Thank you. A reasonable suggestion. I don't know why I just pressed the tab key when I was aiming for the W key. I know how to use a keyboard.
This may keep up for a while.
He just said, if you just didn't hear that, he just said, best bundle up. This may keep up for a while. So, I have not played Skyrim for a while, or I should say I've not recorded for a while, because I've been spending a couple of days updating and cleaning out my mod list, and dropping a few mods that I wasn't using, adding a couple more, because of course, if you are a simmer, and some of you guys who watch me are also simmers, know that the minute that you get rid of some custom content, you got to get some more, because now you have room. So, I couldn't help doing a quick check through Nexus for a couple of things that had been recommended to me. One of my viewers, recommended that we get something called, I think it's called Camping in Skyrim, and it puts it puts camps out in the wilderness. So, kind of like Skyrim rest stops.
Guess what? I found one of the ingredients I was looking for.
So,
isn't that great?
I am finally beginning to warm up. Thank goodness. And also, in an attempt to kind of help my frame rate and ease the strain on my computer and my graphics card, I also installed Hyago Boost, which I'm enjoying. I think it has helped. I still, as you can see, do have frame rate problems, and you guys are just going to have to bear with me. Either that or start up a collection, 10, and put your quarters in there, and we can save up for it. I will be able to get one, but it's going to take me, I'd say, a few months at the minimum, a few months more. It's a matter of saving up for it. So, in any case, we will just have to do the best we can. I will try and make sure that my roleplay and storytelling abilities make up for the fact that I do not have the fastest computer. But I also wanted to use it to encourage you. I have had some people asking me about Let's Playing and starting out themselves and what my system is. And I want you to know that, if you are willing to put up with a little bit of, not having the fastest loading, the fastest game, you can still do Let's Plays. You can still let your personality shine through, because a lot of people are coming for that and are willing to put up with the fact that you can't do things quite as quickly as you would like. I also got updated my Sky UI, which I wanted to show you guys about, and grabbed a couple of neat mods, one including...
I haven't got all day.
Just walk right in front of a person. You are most rude. Where are you going? The people here are so strange. And you can see, I don't know if I'd mentioned this before, but I finally fixed my clear, transparent helmet problem. So we need to head on over to see Danica. And when we get inside, I will also show you about Sky UI. You'll also see that I have Frostfall installed, which has been upgraded and is super, absolutely super. There's our favorite person to hate, Nazim. I see, I actually don't have any problem with him, but I have seen so many posts on different forums and boards about, about Nazim that I feel compelled to dislike him just because.
He's quite good with the blade. I think he trains people too.
I also like that Mala can walk a little bit faster than the NPCs. Get around them a little bit. Because Mala is very, well, in my mind, Mala is quick. You know, in reality as to what I can do with a mouse.
Last time she did, that poor guard took an arrow from me in his knee, and then he got mad at her.
I don't even know what she's talking about. So, because Sky UI has this wonderful new mod configuration menu, you can now...
The pain is so great.
Oh, please do not breathe on me. Oh, there you are. Must you spend so much time in a place of such, you know, sickness? I mean, I know you are a healer and all, but...
So sick.
You know, they are so...
Can hardly stand it.
You know, sick. Is she being sick in a bucket over there? Oh. Yes. Excuse me, I believe...
I was thinking of asking Ayla the Huntress to teach me a little about makeup.
So, even though I have Vilja back here and I have her, you know, she's doing her usual chattering, someone mentioned to me that I could have Vilja's chatter level set lesser, and I did go into her menu and put it for 2 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that. But she's still chattering away at a you know, rapid rate, as you can hear. So I'm thinking that it may be because my I have my speed, the game speed, set to 8. So it may be that's why she's talking so much. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. If it starts to really drive me and you all insane, I will go to the mod author Emma, who's a wonderful person, and ask if she might give us another option to have have Vilja talk much, much less than she does. Anyway. Excuse me.
Do you have the Eldergleam sap?
I have got the sapling, yes. And you should hear about my journey. It was vicious and difficult. I fought trolls and giants and, well, various other things, and I barely lived through it.
But I can't run the temple without the support of people who are inspired by the Gildergree. How can this little tree bring new worshippers?
You show no thanks or gratitude for what I went through. You know, the man who accompanied us, Maurice, who seemed to know a bit about these things, said that this tree sapling will bring you renewal and is more important than maintaining an old and dying tree. What do you say to that?
You're right, of course.
Of course I am.
It can be hard to hear the winds of Kinneret when all you hear are the rabble in the temple.
Yes, and they're
Death
puking.
feeds new life. I'm sure that in time, this little sapling will grow into a new Gildergreen that will tower over Whiterun. Thank you.
Thank you. That is it. Thank you. I mean, but you have nothing to offer from my troubles? Okay.
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Well, that was most annoying. I went all that way. Did I mention that I also saw...
I am glad that the people of Whiterun seem
I-
to appreciate
bears?
the work at the temple.
And
As
did
her
I mention the
husband
troll?
has seen
He
how
was
she
as big as the
appreciates her
ceiling.
at all.
He could not have fit in this room. I had to run around him multiple times and rope him. Where do you go? Oh, fine. Really, some people. You go all that way, you get them a sap, you put... And that Maurice man, he was most annoying. Well, let us see if we can find this Amrin man and return his sword. He may be more grateful. So I am disappointed. I thought that Mala would be able to get a something a little bit more substantial than a thank you. Okay, Amrin. So the last time we saw Amrin, he was hanging out in the bathhouse, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm just momentarily trying to remember where the bathhouse is. We are here. You know, I remember. I think I remember. Let's see if I am actually correct in this remembering. So yeah, I'm getting a less lag here in Whiterun, which is
Wow,
wonderful.
look at that robe. Are you a wizard?
God smile on them who show charity.
Excuse me.
Remember that.
Ah, the good little children, they recognize my brilliance. Perhaps I could have done a little fire spell upon my finger for him. To sort of, you know, impress him. The little ones, they're so cute. I don't see him here. Let's see. No.
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta? I had the farmers. are charging
Let's
double
see.
for the produce I sell.
That paltry
Let me guess.
building
They're
that
saying
was
it's because of this trouble with the storm cloak.
masquerading as a bathhouse without a bath in it. Ah, yes. Here. So this bathhouse is part of Northern Bathhouses, a mod
lost?
in Skyrim. Ah, he is there.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
No, I have not, but I did fight a very big troll and I wrapped him around the legs with a rope. But never mind that. I have your sword.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself?
Yes.
Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
What? No gold? You people here are the cheapest and the most
Right then.
and the most oh look at this loot. I yearn for a loot. Well,
I really
greetings to
hate
you.
necromancers. They chop people up.
Thank you for those wise words. Well, all that trouble and not a single piece of gold. Mala was really hoping for some gold because she wants to hire the services of the local blacksmith, and she also wants to pay her debt, which she's going off to do now. And I'm also going to have her... you know, there is no changing room here. But it's still pretty cold out, so I'll have her leave her jacket on. I was thinking about the fact that when Mala comes into a... Why is he running? Where is everybody running to? was thinking about the fact that when Mala comes into town, you know, after traveling, she would like to take off her traveling jacket and whatnot. So, yeah. But since it's not really realistic for her to just do that in the middle of the street, I'll have her leave her clothes on at this point. But I wanted to show you a fantastic feature. What is this man talking about?
Winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love. Even as man, great Talos cherished us, for he saw in us,
what is he talking about?
Each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel.
Who are you?
You have come to hear the word of Talos.
No, I've come to find out what you're talking about. Who is this Talos? Oh. Talos. Oh. That man behind you? He doesn't look like he needs your help. What can you tell me about him?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
So, Tiber Septim. And this Talos, you know, now that I think about it, I feel that name is familiar. That's because it is Mala. I believe that we heard that Talos worship was outlawed. Is that true? Is Talos worship outlawed?
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Are you not worried that you will encounter troubles?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
Okay.
And there it is, friends. The
Well.
ugly truth. We are the children of man.
Hello, little kitty.
Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm.
Well, I feel that he is being exceptionally brave, so if Talos is the god of bravery, then, well, he has a #1 disciple.
Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence.
That's a good way of looking at it, Mala. I don't know what Talos is the god of, but I do remember Tiber Septim. You met him? You know him? Well, I should say I knew him, Mala. He was an emperor in Tamriel some time back, and I knew him through Oblivion. What is Oblivion? Is that a place like heaven? Is that where guardian angels are from? No, guardian angels are from, well, never mind. But Oblivion is, well, it's a place from the past. Oh, okay. Mala so easily accepts my explanations. Oh. Anyway, so, yeah, we're here to do a little bit of enchanting. Mala wants to see how much time she has on her loan. There's the banker. Loan repayment. Current loan balance, 1601. Days remaining, 18. And Mala hasn't any money to make a payment, I don't think, especially since... Have you not heard of good service? What?
I don't ever want to scrub a castle floor again.
You used to scrub a castle floor? I didn't know that. Oh, are you hungry, baby? Okay, here you go.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who are you? I don't know who you are.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
He does? Why? What did I do? Who is the Jarl, and why does he... Did you do this? Well, wait a minute. I have to feed my Foxy. You will always come first before any silly Jarls. So this is the new Sky UI. There are a couple of differences that you'll be able to see right away. There's a filter here that you can click on. Down here you can filter things out different ways. There's a type, it shows the type, ingredients. It also has these great little icons here for different food. And it's really, really worth the download. I mean, it really is. Let's see. He's been such a good Foxy that he shall get a piece of fish. You are a very good boy. Okay. Hold on, I am coming. I also knew that this was going to happen, and I believe that this is part of... This is not because Mala found a word wall. It is because Mala found those 2 charred bodies out in a cabin, and that started the Helgen quest. So we're kind of going to be railroaded into that, and I don't really know any other way around it. Except... I suppose I could just ignore the Jarl right now. See what happens if they allow that to happen. Because I don't see why I should pay any attention to him. I don't know who he is. I'm just here to find out if I can have something enchanted. Hello?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
No, I just want to know how do you enchant weapons and
student
armor.
of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
So, are you the only wizard here that can do enchanting?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Recompense? Does that mean gold? Yes, of course.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
What? Who do you think you are?
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
I will have you know that I fought a troll in the Sarthal tombs. Okay, he says to take something enchanted, so I have to lose that thing. Let me see.
Do you think we fit in here?
Vilja just said, do you think we fit in here? So, Mala is going to try her hand at enchanting, but I'm going to do that in the next episode. And let me know in the comments if I should go and talk to the Jarl or if I should just ignore him and move on. I believe, since Mala has seen a word wall, and she did express a deep interest in wanting to know more about Thuum and dragons, that, you know, she will want to talk to the Jarl. She doesn't know it's about the dragons. I do, but she doesn't. So I'm thinking I'll have her do that, but let me know what you think in the comments. If she should move on with other areas of her life, perhaps finish the mage's quest line before moving into the main quest line, or would they fit well together? So let me know. As always, I appreciate you watching, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. I love to see those thumbs up. And if you loved what you saw, join the party and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode when we move on to the arts of arcane enchanting. You have a great night from Skyrim. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads.